Doing today is we're testing out this rabbit utility knife by Victorinox. Got like a 3.5 inch blade. I'll leave the specs down somewhere. Anyways, we're gonna give it a ringer, try it out on one of these swamp rabbits here. I'm gonna show you that on one rabbit what it can do, at least with the way I clean them and skin them and stuff. And then after that rabbit, I've got however many left, and I think it'll be 7 rabbits left. We're gonna see if a little fella can skin a squirrel faster than I can clean 7 rabbits. So let's give this knife some, let's give it a test. All right, everybody, here we go. I hang them up by the head. First thing first, like so. It's just the way I do it. Now, I've already gutted them, been in a hunting situation. Gut your rabbits as soon as you kill them and don't squish your guts out, but that's beside the point. So this knife is pretty straight backed. I'd prefer it to have just a little bit of a drop. That way it'd want to go away from the meat instead of wanting to bury into the meat like it is now, but that's a preference. So let's see what it can do though. And right there, keep that blade clean. Skin some of that back. Try not to cut fur. That knife's very sharp. Holy crap, that's a very sharp knife. Gonna keep doing that, keeping the blade clean. Keep coming around. Gonna lay it down. Alright, little fella, go hang out with the rest of them. Across that old pole I got over there. And bring a bucket back. Just nick right here. Go through the tail. That knife's pretty good, folks. Granted, it's brand new, but one of them orange buckets, go ahead. Once again, keep your hands clean. Y'all can see there ain't no fur on, well, besides that piece, but other than that, there ain't no fur on my hands. Keep your hands, if you ain't got water to dunk them in, keep doing this. That'll work with that. You can just drop it right there. Thank you.
Welcome.
Anyways, reach up in there, get that fur off. Now on the legs here, I like grabbing, pinching the skin, is hugging that knife next to it and coming down. Unfortunately, he's got some busted back legs. It's going to make this more of a challenge when I turn him around later. Absolutely is. Well, I might leave that one on. He might skin by that one leg. We'll try it out later. So anyway, that's pretty well done. Took him around. We're gonna try to truss this broke leg here. Like a little choke chain. Let's move it down where y'all can see the front better. Clean hands, clean knife. Leg's already broke here, so let me just cut that in two. I like the nickish joint on both sides. Roll around. Give that a twist. Clean blade. Now, clean hands. See if we can't get in here a bit. Well, that works. A little hairy on the front, more than I'd like, but that is okay. That's what I get for not dunking it first, right? Now, let's see about breaking him down. Do that. That'll have to be trimmed later. Do Do that. Let's get these belly flaps down. Pull them up to the ribs maybe. Knife is good and sharp. Follow that last rib up. I just heard us. Look at all them seagulls, son. Holy crap! Look at all that. I don't know if that's exactly what those are. Side note: I never killed one, so it's probably a good thing I ain't got a shotgun out here. Anyway, we got that split up. There's that. So we're about getting this center off now. Just angling in front of that hip bone and just going back. See some shot right here. Take that out. Cut across. Now we're gonna come right here, and I'm leaving the hip bone in. So it's just an angle right there using the tip of that knife. Hook around. I'm just touching this, y'all. I'm telling you, they sent this. They at least sent mine very sharp. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get right here, hug in it. Now it's funny. My last video, y'all basically seen me doing this on a deer. But just using that tip, getting more and more of a bite each time. I'll angle that hip back. Because that meat goes way back in there like so. If I had a hook, this would be easier. Gonna do that. And this is kind of bloody. There we go. Y'all, that knife don't do bad, but they send it freakishly sharp. But hard to complain about. The only thing I can complain about is when I went around on the hide like this, which you could take and grind it down, in my opinion. And instead of making it come to a point at this angle, you might come to a point more like this and give you a curve on the back just a little bit. Is all it would take to keep that hide pushed away. Because in case y'all couldn't tell, when I wrung him around the body, it got in the meat a little bit. There just ain't much you can do about it. But either way, the knife's pretty good compared to a normal Victorinox. It's a little skinnier on the handle, like the 6-inch one everybody's used to. Most people use 6 inches, right? Anyways, so it ain't bad for what it is. I'm very comfortable with this handle, even though it is just a shade smaller. I'm definitely comfortable with it. But either way, it can break a rabbit down. It does as advertised. Well, let's get you onto a time lapse of what he can do and what I can do. And the knife he's using?
Yes, that green one.
It's a green one. It's a little paring knife is all it is. Got just a little flex to it. But let's see what he can do. I got faith in him.
I think I'm gonna lose.
Alrighty, well, that's as far as he's made it so far. He's skinned some squirrels and rabbits and stuff before, but
those took me like hours.
it has, and you're a little out of practice too. You just got back from grandma's. But anyways, there's a bunch of the ways. Some parts were better than others. That's why you seen me skin them so many different ways. And there's that. So that's how much come off, how many rabbits that was. That's a pretty good size pan right there. Now let's talk about the knife, give it a final review. I don't know if it's made out of a softer metal or a harder metal, but I don't know if y'all can look down the edge. It's probably going to be very hard for y'all to see. But there's a ding here, a ding there, and you don't need to be muscling through bones with it. They're kind of obvious on the sides right here too. I just hope y'all can see that. So I ain't saying it's bad, just saying you can't muscle with it. It ain't like whatever the other ones are made out of, as far as I can tell. Maybe it's because it's thinner, weaker, I don't know. But whatever edge they send on it definitely ain't as strong as what I'm used to. But other than that, as long as you ain't trying to muscle through things and crack this and crack that, it'll probably work out pretty good for you. So it's not a bad knife. I don't know what the price is, but I'll try to leave a link down there somewhere. But either way, hope y'all found that entertaining, and see you on the next video.